sunny, but there's tons of clouds. That could be a sign that the rain is coming over the next few days. And what did I read today? I guess the first one I read, there was a safety issue with face mask apparently. This came from the official Canada health sites. It says here, face masks that contain graphene may pose health risk. It says for the summary, face masks labeled to contain graphene or biomass graphene issue, there is a potential that wearers could inhale graphene particles from some masks, which may pose health risks. Do not use these face masks. And it says report any events or complaints to Health Canada. And they describe it here saying graphene is a novel nanomaterial reported to have antiviral and antibacterial properties. Health Canada conducted a preliminary scientific assessment after being made aware that masks containing graphene have been sold with COVID-19 claims and used by adults and children in schools and daycares. Health Canada believes they may also have distributed for use in healthcare settings. And ultimately what they're saying is even though they did the test on animals and they saw that, they're not really sure of the long-term effects on humans, so it's more of a precaution. It's just one of those things where everything's bad for you eventually, huh? You're not safe in any way. And then I read this, which at first I was actually wondering if it was real. It says, Pennsylvania man busted for crashing drone at World Trade Center site. A Pennsylvania man was arrested for crashing his drone onto the roof of 3 World Trade Center, police said. Thomas Dallacus was operating the remote-controlled flyer from the corner of Day and Church Street in Lower Manhattan when it crashed around 11:45 a.m. Wednesday. Cops collared the 27-year-old Philadelphia resident as he tried to get to the roof of the building to retrieve the drone. Dallacus refused to cooperate with the police and gave them a fake name. He also had illegal drugs on him, authorities said. Cops charged Dallacus with reckless endangerment, drug possession, false impersonation, and violating rules about operating drones in New York City. And with that, they say it's illegal to fly drones in the city outside of designated areas, authorities said. So I was wondering if it was fake because first, it was posted on April 1st, so I was wondering if it was just made up, but I guess I doubt it for a story like this. Makes you wonder though, they talk about drugs and stuff like that, guy giving a fake name, flying a drone. Is this part of all those news stories where someone's trying to practice flying a drone so they can drop drugs and stuff in prisons? Although with this story, it makes me wonder for New York, if you guys remember where that person unfortunately passed away because a piece of a building fell on them, and they were saying because of draconian drone laws, they could have used something like that, just easily go up, fly, and inspect the buildings to prevent it from happening. So it makes me wonder if they actually fixed that in the New York area there. Because in many ways, there's just too much comparison in terms of making a little tiny drone act as if it's some huge manned aircraft. That dinosaur way of thinking needs to go, in my opinion. And I guess since it is the month of April and stuff too, that NASA drone helicopter is supposed to be taking off this month. And this one, there's an update. It says, it's cold on Mars. Within a few days, Ingenuity will be on surface of Mars. Until now, it has been connected to the Perseverance rover, which allow Ingenuity to charge its batteries as well as use a thermostat-controlled heater powered by the rover. This heater keeps the interior at about 45 degrees Fahrenheit through the bitter cold of the Martian night, where temperatures can drop to as low as minus 130 degrees Fahrenheit. That comfortably protects key components such as the battery and some of the sensitive electronics from harm at very cold temperatures. Aside from the battery though, apparently they're going to use a lot of solar power, or hopefully that's how they intend to keep it running. It says the sun energy is weaker at Mars, a little over half of what we would find here on Earth on a bright sunny day, but it's enough for Ingenuity's high-tech solar panel to charge the battery. Of course, this means that the rover will drive away from Ingenuity after the drop so that we can uncover the solar panel. This will occur as soon as possible after the drop. So it'll be interesting to see if it works or not. And it makes me wonder if it fails power-wise and all that, did they just leave it there, or are they going to get something to try and recover it afterwards? Alright, see you guys later.